Can you imagine a world without language? More than 100,000 years ago is when it all began, when humans started communicating with each other through language. We have evolved and taken over the entire world. And that was possible because we could share our thoughts through words, sounds, letters, and gestures. We have come a long way. We live in an era where we are interacting with machines more than humans. In the last decade, the amount of technological change that has happened is beyond imagination. We talk to our cars, we talk to our speakers, we talk to our television. But have you ever wondered how these machines understand language like humans? That is exactly what we are building at NeuralSpace.
Hi, I'm Felix, CEO of NeuralSpace, also one of the 3 co-founders who started the company 3 years ago while we were all in university in Germany. And in the beginning we were all very fascinated by natural language processing, which is called NLP, and really any kind of computer automation that is related to language.
Back then, we were doing research in deep learning, specifically in language understanding. We were fascinated by the idea that by using artificial intelligence, we could make machines learn semantics of spoken language. And we wanted to make it accessible to all developers in the world.
हम सब लोग ज़ोमैटो स्विगी से ऑर्डर करते हैं. अगर मेरे को प्रोडक्ट अच्छा नहीं लगा, जो भी मैंने अगर ऑर्डर करा है वो मेरे को अच्छा नहीं लगा है, तो मैं उनके कस्टमर केयर पे बात करूँगा. कस्टमर केयर पे या तो हिंदी आएगी या इंग्लिश आएगी. देयर इज़ नो थर्ड लैंग्वेज. व्हाट इफ अगर मैं एक तमिल पर्सन हूँ एंड मैं तमिल बोलता हूँ, बिकॉज इंग्लिश इज़ एन इंटरनेशनल लैंग्वेज, तो वो मान के चलते हैं कि यूज़र को इंग्लिश आती ही होगी अगर हमारी मशीन से इंटरैक्ट करना है.
We take a topic that's extremely difficult to solve. Normally you have as a base a quite large language model, and you normally need lots of data, and you have that in English, it's not a problem. But then when you go into Gujarati, Marathi, Telugu, Tamil, even Arabic, Swahili in Africa, Khmer spoken in Cambodia, it's really difficult getting data for these languages.
இங்கே குறைந்த வளங்களே உடைய மொழிகளுக்கு நேச்சுரல் லாங்குவேஜ் ப்ராசஸிங் எனும் தொழில்நுட்பத்தை தந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறோம். எல்லா நிறுவனங்களும் இதை ஒரு பொருட்டாக எடுத்து பண்ணுவதில்லை. ஆனால் நியூரல்ஸ்பேஸ் இதை ஒரு சவாலாக எடுத்து எல்லா மொழிகளுக்கும் இதை தருகிறது.
We have a software as a service platform for natural language processing, and it aims to abstract all the technical knowledge to such an extent that even a person who has no knowledge of machine learning and NLP can just get started by clicking some buttons and get his or her job done.
The NeuralSpace platform is actually a solution, is a one-stop solution to implement any language understanding task for any language.
You can find all your NLP needs in one place. So we provide various different apps such as translation, transliteration, speech to text, augmentation, and many more which are coming in the future. So I think if a customer comes to us and tells us about his or her problem, I think we have enough tools to actually integrate NLP into the system.
They say the operations team is basically the backbone of a company, and what we do is bring in the teams together, try to create interpersonal relationships, build connections. Our teammates are spread throughout the globe, and we've been working remotely since the beginning. And it feels great to be here in Bangalore. We have taken a co-working space over here and we're working together, so work is even more enjoyable.
We've been planning this since the last 6 months, since when we graduated Techstars. And Felix is here from London. We didn't believe that he actually flew from London. Every day we eat together, we are chilling together, we are having fun, and we are working. it never feels like we are a remote company, and it's the first time we are meeting everybody.
So I'm totally excited to be in Bangalore. Haven't met all the team members before. We have been a remote first company, partly because of the pandemic, because that's when we really started growing. Now it's really the first time that we meet in Bangalore, and this is amazing.
I think after working from home for such a long time, everyone is enjoying working in the office, talking to each other, just going and sitting by somebody and looking at their laptop, asking them what they are doing. That itself reminds us how important this is to socialize with the people that you work with.
So usually we used to sit in our homes remotely and talk on the meet, but nowadays we literally stand and attend the meeting. It's great because now we can not only bond through work but also through various co-curricular activities. For example, now we play table tennis.
Now when we have been here for quite some time, it's better. Being a very non-technical person from a non-technical background, it was very important for me to get what we do, what NLP is. So it was very nicely explained. We had 2 workshops. They walked us through that and it was very nice, very informative. We learned a lot of things. Now I have a very clear picture, okay, what we do, how we do it and how it's organized.
ஸோ நியூரோஸ்பேஸில் பணிபுரிவதில் நான் மிகவும் மகிழ்ச்சி அடைகிறேன். இங்கே உள்ள சக வேலையாளர்கள் மற்றும் நிறுவன ஊழியர்கள்.
Me and Akshat, we used to pair up a lot before this, but now we are actually in real time, we are pairing up. We can actually solve the problems at hand and we can actually try out different things.
A few months ago, I started as an intern at NeuralSpace, and cut to now, I really find it hard to believe that I'm working full-time here, doing my bachelor's in parallel. At the end of every day, what I take back is a bunch of learning, new experiences. That's what makes it really special.
What I really like about NeuralSpace is the diversity in the team. We have team members from various backgrounds, from academia, from development sector, from tech, and so on. And this brings in different perspectives from different fields. So that also kind of like reflects in our product, in our work culture.
There shouldn't be a single person who doesn't have access to something just because they don't understand English or they don't understand a particular language. Every customer, every person must be able to access information in a language which they require, which they know, and obviously in a mode of their choice.
So we might not be the only one doing it, but we are doing it in a fashion that is very friendly for production and for the users. So that is what the entire philosophy is behind our platform. We want the customers to get started in an instant whenever they start working with the platform.
Vision for NeuralSpace platform is mainly to strip out all the complexities which occurs while you are training and deploying your models, giving APIs just out of the box so that user can actually train their own models, deploy their own models and actually use those models in real-time applications which they have hosted for their own business proposition.
So I think with our solution, we don't only build a really great product that has lots of scientific progress included, I think we also do something really good for society. We want to create a technology that will transform the life of every local language speaker around the world. By using NeuralSpace, they can communicate in their mother tongue and can access information in whatever language they speak.
We want to make language processing technology accessible in every language in the world. We want to see a world where there is no language barrier.